So inside the sidebar, let's add another card for displaying tags. So let's only copy this one and paste it here. So let's change this one to tags. And also we need to loop through each tag that we have already defined inside app service provider. And let's use the tag here. And we need to display the tag name, so we don't have any language, so we have only one, which is English, so we are using only name. And here we don't need to display how many posts has each tag. And here we need to change the route to tag.post, so we have already defined the route here. As you can see, it's already here. So we only use it here and we give it tag. And also here we need to change it to tag.name. And we need to change this one, the list to div, and we use the div instead of the list, and that change the list group to the flex and flex wrap, and justify content to the center, or not to the center, let's use start instead, and align items to the center. And inside li, let's change it to a tag or a link to the link, and we need to, or we have already the link here, so let's change it to span. So span is better. We have already the link here, so let's use span, and let's remove the classes from here. So let's remove these classes, and inside span, so we'll have a bg lights class, and let's give it also rounded, and font weight bold, and margin left and right of 1, and margin bottom of 1. And here we have the link that takes us to the routes that we have already defined. And link will also have the btn link and text decoration to none and text dark. So let's save and take a look. So if we refresh now, let's see what we will have. So as you can see here, we have the tags. So here we have each tag, and let's add a margin or space between the tags and the categories. So let's give this card margin top and bottom of 3. Save, let's refresh, and now it's better. So now when I click on one of these tags, we need to get the posts of the chosen tag. So let's click on this one, and as you can see, we have many posts that have this tag. So let's click on the first one. So here, as you can see, we have also, I think we have the same. So let's click on this one. So this one has only 5 posts. So let's click on this one. I think it's the same. So let's click on this one. And this one also has 8 posts. So now we have the categories and the tags. So we need now to move to the post details. So once I click on view, so I am redirected to another view that will display the details of the selected post. So let's do that now. So we don't have the view, which is the post.show. So we have already defined the function and the routes. So let's move here inside views. Let's add another folder. Let's call it posts. And inside we need to add show.blade.php file. And here let's extend the app or the layouts dot app and called section, and here section which is title, let's give it the post title. So let's use so we can use for now the title in English, but later when we add the switch between languages, so then we will check for the current language and display the title based on the current language. For now we will display only the title in English. So next we need to add the content. So let's change this one to content, and inside let's add a div with a row and margin top and bottom of 5. And let's add another div with call md8 and a div with a card and padding of let's give it 4, and a div with call empty or let's add a row. Then we add, let's add div with a row and a div with call empty12 and a margin bottom of 2. And inside here we need to display the image. The image we can get it from here, from the home page, because we are using the same thing. So let's paste the image tag here, and image will have the post image, the title, and the class. So let's save and take a look. Let's refresh. And as you can see, we have the image here. So let's move to the next. So here we have so here I think we have the card, we have the row. So I think we need to move this one. Okay, so let's move this one to the top, and let's move the card to down. So let's save and refresh. So I think it's the same. Okay, so let's add so here we have the image, and let's add the card body. So let's add a div with a card body, and inside we have so let's add another div with deflex and justify content to center and margin top and bottom of 3. And inside we have span with class page and bg danger, and here we need to display the post created at. So let's add post created at here and save, refresh, and as you can see we have 1 hour ago. Let's add an icon beside the created at. So we have fast, far, and clock, and let's give it margin right of 1. Save, refresh, and icon is here. So we need to do the same thing for the other fields. So let's change the class here to success, and here the icon to tag, and here we need the category name. So we need category name, so we use the relationship to get name. So let's refresh and see what we have here. And we have here category, but name is in English, so we need to get name in English. Okay, so let's move to the next. We need to display the title. Okay, so let's remove the span and move down. So here we have the div. So after this closing div, so we need to add another div and give it the font weight bold. And here let's add the post title, so we can only copy and paste here. Change this one to title en. Save, refresh. So as you can see, we have the category, date, and title. So let's add the margin left and right of 1 to this span. And next we need to display card body or the post body, not the card body. So let's add here a div. Let's give it card text, and inside we need to display the body. So here we will display the body in English. So let's change this one to body. Also we need to display the tags, so the tags of each or of this post. So let's do that now. So let's add so here we have the closing tag for this div. Okay, so let's add another div with a row and margin top and bottom of 2. And inside we need a div with call md11 and mx auto and the flex and flex. I think that's the same thing as we have done inside bar. Let's use the same thing. Where is it? So this one. So just to save time, let's use it here, or let's add here a div and give it an empty class and add the class here. So now we have the div. Let's add also another span here with class font weight bold, and we need to put here tags, and we need to loop through each tag. So let's bring this one from here and put it here, and we need to use the relationship to get the post tags, post and tags, and we loop through each tag and we display the tag name and the route. So let's save and refresh, and as you can see, we have here tags of this post. We can if you want, we can add here HR just to have separation, or to separate the body from the tags. And next we need to display next and previous links. So let's add also another div. So let's add another div. So here after this one, so let's add another div and close it here. And let's change this one to, so here we need the so we need also, let's give it, so I think here we did not give it call md11, that's why it's not in center, and also margin left and right auto, and here let's give it call md12. and we need to check if we have the previous, because as you know, when you click in the next, so you may reach the end of the post. So if we don't have any previous post, so if you click on previous, not next, if you click on previous and you move to the previous posts, if you reach final one and you don't have previous posts, that means that we don't have previous posts. So to avoid displaying the previous link and we don't have previous posts, so we need to check for the previous. So if we have previous posts, so we have already defined that inside post controller. So here, so let's move, so this one, so we need to check for the previous and next, and same thing for the next. If you click on next and you reach the end of the post, so you don't have any next post, so we don't need to display the next link. So we will see that in action just a moment. So let's bring the link from here and add it here. So the link will take us to the post.show, which is the link that we have. Where is it? So where is it? So this one, this is the one that we have added. So it will take us to the post.show and we need to send the post, and the post is the previous, and class will be btn link, and here we need the post title. The post title is the previous title in English. So let's use title in English, and we need here to add also just text to tell the user that this one is the previous post. And same thing for the next. So if we have next, so we need to display the link that will take us to next. So we only change this one to next. And that's all. So let's check and see if we will have the next and the previous links. So as you can see, this is the previous links and this is next, not the previous links, it's the previous post and the next post. So let's, I think we have here, let's remove the text decoration and text dark and refresh. And as you can see, we have the previous and next. If I click on the previous, so I am redirected to the previous link post. If I click on the next post, I am redirected to the next post. So let's move to the home page and let's check this post. So I think this is the last post. So as you can see, this is the first post, not the last. So we don't have the previous post or the previous link because this is the first post. But if we move to the last one, let's check the last one. So this one, and move down. And as you can see, we don't have the next post because this is the last one. So as you can see, now we can move between the posts and we can display posts by tag and by categories and by tags as we have seen before. So now we need to move to add in commands. So we need to move to add in commands, and before we do that, we need to make or to add the registration and login system. So the user needs to be logged in to add commands. So let's do that now.